Well, hello. I'm trying to figure out why I'm so pixelated here, but get this worked out. That's going to be great. If not, I got to go ahead. Yes, have something to say tonight. So, let's see. As you come in, please do share, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, to my page. Follow me. Yes, so that we can still be connected after today. I am talking tonight. My title is Why Three Reasons Why I Love. Hopefully, there'll be three reasons why you love by the time I'm done. So, as you come in, say hello, uh, put a comment there so I can see you and shout you out. I may have to see you on my phone if you're not connected with allow StreamYard to see your your profile. But at any rate, you can put it in the comments and then I'll be able to shout you out. So I'm Hillary Gooden, your Vibrant Life Coach, certified lymphology expert. I empower busy women leaders with strategies to reduce stress, anxiety, and inflammation, using tools and techniques to activate the lymphatic system in order to increase energy, clarity of mind, better health, better sleep, and vitality. I believe you absolutely have the power. You got the power to help your body help you live a more vibrant life. And these will help you. These absolutely will help you. So I just can't understand what's going on. With that, I might have to just take it off tonight, and I don't want to do that either. So this is really an issue, and I don't know why. Hmm. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead. So, love. We need love more than ever before. We need to know how to love, why we ought to love. Because when you love, it's not only make the other person feel all loosey goosey, but it's also for you, and it's related to your health. Can you imagine that? This is why I'm talking about it, because there are so many things that affect your health in a negative way that you may not understand is doing that. That's causing you to have different aches and pain and inflammation and loss of energy, just feeling lethargic and you don't even know why. It could be connected to your love quotient. Have you learned how to love? Okay. And so I'm just going to go through what I have here. And one of the first things that I have tonight is talking about man in general. That man has not learned to be big enough to love his enemies. What about you? I know for myself, sometimes sometimes you want to hold grudges, you want to, not forgive. But those things work negatively in your body. Those things work negatively at a cellular level and can make you ill, can make you feel, uh, can cause things to go. How can I say? Can wreak havoc in your body on the inside and show up physically as pain, aches in your joints, and different things that where you're just not all together, and you think maybe I need to take a Tylenol, or maybe I need to go get some sleep. Maybe some sleep might help you, but if it's connected to your love, you got to deal with that. So man has not learned, has a problem with being big enough to love his enemies. And we see that uh, so much just over this past year, but in general, over the years, since the Lord was, since He came on in the earth, even before that, there's an issue with learning how to love. And the sooner we can get a handle on that, the sooner you can have more health, better health, and more peace in your life. Because when we hold on to grudges, when we when we don't forgive, when we hold back love because somebody did something or whatever may have happened, and I'm speaking tonight in kind of a general terms here because it's so basic to us as human beings. We were meant to love. We were meant to love, and things can happen, and then there's something there to help you, and that's called forgiveness. Love and forgiveness to me is a two-sided coin, because if you know how to love, you know how to forgive, and if you know how to forgive, you can love. You can love, and so one one hand, they go hand in hand, is what I want to say. They go hand in hand, learning how to love and learning how to forgive for the sake of your health. Um, Also, the next thing I had here is man has not learned to bless those that curse him. And it's so easy. The easy part is cursing somebody, or like, you say cussing somebody out, or, just withholding and staying in that state forever against that person. And I'm telling you, it really wreaks havoc in your body at a cellular level. And it can make you, it can take your peace, because it can cause you to get upset every time you think about that offense. You're holding on to an offense, and you're nursing it, and you rehearse it, you know, rather than giving it to the Lord, or giving it to God, so that He can deal with that and heal your heart, so that you can keep moving forward. Because being in that state, being in that state where you curse rather than forgive, curse rather than love, it's not only affecting the other person, it's not affecting the other person as much as it's affecting you, actually. You may withhold your love, or withhold your your being able to forgive. And that may, in some cases, some people don't care whether you do or you don't. They keep right on moving. And that's why you shouldn't stay stuck in that state, when it's really all happening on the inside of you and not the other person who's moved on. And guess what? They moved on with your peace. They moved on with a piece of your health, because you gave it to them. You gave them that power to hold on to it, because you weren't able to forgive. You weren't able to choose to. One thing I learned, and I hope this is something that's helping somebody. Let me know if it's helping you. Like, comment, so I can see it. When you comment, it comes up, I do believe, so that I can see it. I got my got my cell phone tonight, just in case I don't see the comments on this page. So yes, let me go here. Excuse me while I just make sure that I am seeing you. Turn this down. Yeah, the sooner we learn how to love, I'm telling you, it makes life easier. It makes life so much easier. Thank you. I see Elizabeth and Mr. Gilmer, Brother Gilmer, and Nanette. Hey, Nanette, were in joining me as well. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna leave this up so I can see. So I learned that love, for me, I had to start learning how to love way back. Took me. It's been a while ago, but it's nuggets that I hold on to this day. I give them out whenever I can, because it will take you down life's road a little bit further in peace and with better health. And so I learned that loving and forgiving is an act of your will. It's something you choose to do or you choose not to do. If you agree with that, put a one in the comment. If you agree that loving and forgiving is the act of your will, put a one in the comment. And I'm talking to you too, a replay viewer. Thank you so much. So as we make the choice is totally up to you, no matter what the offense is. And some offenses are very grievous. I understand that. I'm not making light of life and the things that happen in life, but for your health and for your peace. And not just when I say your health and your peace, it's one thing to have a healthy mind and peace of mind. Nothing can replace that. Nothing can substitute that. But it's also important to have peace in your body. I want to keep going. The last one I had in this is man has not learned to do good to those that hate him. That one you say, you know what, Miss Hillary, that's for the birds. Somebody did something uh, really bad to me that hate me. I'm not doing anything good. But you know the good, the best thing is when you choose to love, even if that means walking away, stepping away, you know, choosing to love. Because what that does is disconnect you. It disconnects you from the offense. It disconnects you from that where you're just in that state of being offended for a lifetime. I've met people that you talk to them. I talk to them and say, well, I try to tell them about the Lord, or maybe I'm talking to them about their health, and then the conversation turns toward something that happened. And as they're talking about this thing that happened that offended them so greatly, I'm listening. I'm all in. I'm all into it. And then it occurs to me to ask them this question: when did this happen to you? In some cases, I've been told that it happened 20 years ago. Oh my God. That's when I started knowing, man, you got to learn how to love. You got to learn how to forgive so you can disconnect yourself and so that you can begin to have peace and health, not only peace of mind, but peace in your body. Because being in that state, it has a negative impact upon your cells. And I'm going to get into that as I go down here. So for me, this is the reason why I love. I have made it a choice to love, even in these three circumstances. People that hate me, I can't change it if you hate me, because the way I feel about it, to know me is to love me. But everybody don't feel that way. I've worked on a job. I worked there a long time, and I had people that did not like me. That I know they didn't know me because I didn't know them. You know. So sometimes people will go by words that other people say that got offended at something you said or did, and they spread it out to whoever will listen to them. Have you ever had that happen? If you have, put a two in the comments. I'm talking to you also, my replay viewer. Put a two in the comments. If you ever had people that claim they don't like you, they hate you, and they don't even really know you. They're just going on the words of somebody else who you may have had an encounter with, but they don't know both sides of the story. What is it go? There are two sides to every story. Three sides. Your side, my side, then there's the truth. So I've learned to not just take, you can't tell me don't like this person because I don't like that person. No, that's not the way that goes. But you just kind of keep your antennas open and you see, take life as it comes. But you choose. I have learned to choose to love, choose to forgive, even when somebody don't return it. Uh, choose even somebody that want to curse you. I believe in the Lord, and I know that greater is He that is in me than he that is in this world. And so that's why we always, when we pray, at the end of the prayer, I always am reminded to add this on and to come against all backlash and retaliation, because there is one that hates you forever, and that's the devil, right? If you believe, whether you believe that or not. But yeah, but still, when you have the Lord in your heart, you have all greatness with you. You have the one that's going to cover you in all circumstances. And so I've chose to love. I've learned to make that a choice that I choose to love and to forgive, so I can be disconnected. No longer, you don't want to stay connected to an offense no longer than you need to or have to. Yeah, you feel it. I'm not saying that I don't feel hurt. I don't feel offended. I'm a human being. It happens. It happens to everybody. But what you choose to do with it is the key. And for your health and your peace, and you know me, if you know me, I'm always talking about the fact that you got the power to transform your health and peace, even by choosing to love and choosing to forgive. Okay, so then the next thing that I had that I wanted to say, the reason why says only the adversary, and I just talked about the enemy, the devil, whatever you may want to call him, but only your adversary will tell you not to do those things that I just talked about. So you have to watch people, they tell you, if I was you, I'd do this, thus, and so. And you know what? Save your energy, save your energy for good. And when I say for good, for your good. And then since I'm talking on this vein, for your good and to God's glory, just knowing that He's got your back. He's got your back. You want to stay in the right place in God so that you don't miss anything that's been destined for your life. Because there's a way, what I believe, there's a way that's already made. And you want to be in that way step by step. You want to not be disconnected from that. And choosing not to love, choosing not to forgive can cause you to be disconnected from the very one that has your back, your front, your everything, that's got you covered. It's a choice. Choose to love, choose to forgive. I'll say so. The next thing I had is we can agree that God or good is symbolized by love, whereas the adversary is or bad is symbolized by hate. And we become the servant of the one we choose to obey. So in my case, because I can only speak for myself, I choose to love God. You know, you may call it higher power, the universe, whatever you want to call it. I call him God, Jesus, the Son of God, right? Staying a servant of Him helps me, helps me to choose to love and choose to forgive. Staying connected by those choices helps to move my life along the path that's already made. I started out being someone so seriously shy until when I look back over my life, when I think about that that young lady that that I was, I was 28 years old when I had a life changing encounter with the Lord. Prior to that, I was so shy. You never would have seen me in any situation like this right here. Point blank, period. I would be the one in the back helping the one that's out front and would be fine and glad about it. But that wasn't the plan for my life. My plan, not my plan, but God's plan for my life was to be a leader, to help lead even other leaders. And I found my life since then has lived up to that call, to that destiny. that was always there, even when I was so fearful and shy and afraid of what people would say, afraid that people wouldn't receive the things that I would say, or they would maybe it wouldn't come out right and they would laugh at me and make fun of me. Oh man, I lived like that for way too long. Sometimes I have wonder what my life would have been like, had I not wasted all those years being so shy. Anyhow, nothing we can do about that. That's why I'm talking to you tonight, hoping that you're hearing me and that these things that I'm talking about will help you to help your body, to help you to have a more vibrant life, help you to help your mind, help you have a more vibrant life, and then to help your spirit to help you have a more vibrant life. We were meant to have, you know, a good life. And it's just so amazing. Things happen that can take you off that path. Things happen that can make you want to just throw your hands up and say, forget it. I don't want to live this life. Guess what? I've been there too. There were times when, before I had that encounter, that I felt like, what's the point of even staying on the face of the earth? I struggled for a period of time with that, saying, man, I'd be better off. Nobody would miss me anyway. And life, I stopped taking up times, taking up breathing. It was really bad. I thank God for the encounter that I had. And I'll talk about that one night because, he met me at 3 o'clock in the morning at home. I wasn't in church when it happened. I was at home and I had this encounter that forever changed my life and took that fear. It's like it just was wiped away. The next day I was somebody that I didn't hardly recognize as far as, just being so excited about life. I was so excited. I told everybody everywhere I went, I'm so excited. And I wanted to talk to everybody and tell them what happened to me and tell them how much I was feeling loved and wanted to love everybody. You know, amazing, just amazing. And so that's why I'm here, because that was the destiny for my life, is to be one talking to other people, to help them, to help you help yourself by the things you say, understanding the power that you have in the words that you speak, in the thoughts that you think. You are a powerful being. And then I learned so much about the health aspect. That's when I became a lymphologist dealing with the lymphatic system, one of the most overlooked systems in the body. Doctors, or how can I say, the medical community is just now beginning to allow research where the doctors are understanding the importance of the lymphatic system. Just now, just in recent years, in the last, I would say in the last 5 years or so, so much research that was just lost or not allowed over the years. But now they're understanding, everybody is so, because of things that are going on, and people are more, how can I say, are more health conscious and want to be healthy naturally, and that's what I promote, that you got the power to help your body help you by activating and maintaining a healthy lymphatic system so that you can have better health easily, naturally, and drug free. Amazing. When the conditions are right, the body will do amazing things. It knows what to do. It has that innate intelligence, natural intelligence. It knows what to do. But when the conditions are not right, when we got stinking thinking going on, when we're choosing not to love and not to forgive, and our cells begin to be affected by it, okay, it throws off the body being in that homeostasis state of being where all things are working together to give you good health, good, vibrant health. peace in your spirit, peace in your mind, peace in your body, peace in your cells. And I always say, we're made up of trillions of cells. The average person, 37.2 trillion cells. That's a lot of cells. You want your cells to be healthy, in a healthy state. All of them, from head to toe, from your brain to everything else. So, the emotions, when your emotions are fueled by hate, they will produce the conditions that cause loss of energy and also disease and death. That's what I was just talking about. Those emotions of hate can make you sick, and in some cases can take you off the face of this earth. And choosing to love and choosing to forgive is easy, natural, and it's drug free. And you got the power to do it. Nobody can do that for you. Nobody can love for you. Nobody can forgive for you. You have the power to do that. You have the power to disconnect yourself from whatever that offense is so that you can move on in the way that's already made for you. There's a way. I realized that for my life, and I know it's true for yours. There is a way that's already made just for you. Choosing not to love, choosing not to forgive can hinder that way. I don't know if you believe this or not, but if you do believe it, put a three in the comments. Put a three in the comments if you believe this. If this is making sense to you, put a three in the comments. And yes, replay viewer, I am talking to you as well. Thank you so much. So, the last thing I want to say here is the same mental attitudes that are necessary for health are the same mental attitudes that are necessary for peace. They talk about having a positive attitude, being kind, learning how to um, turn the other cheek. These are things that are necessary for your health. But just like love and forgiveness, health and peace, that's another coin. That's another two-sided coin. Because when you have health, you're going to have a certain level of peace in your life, body, mind, and spirit. When you don't have your health, it's going to negatively affect your peace because you're going to worry. A lot of times you'll find yourself worrying about your health. And in this day and age, in this year alone, in this year alone, there are so many emotions that have been touched, just poked at, just poked at over the course since January and especially from February until now that have affected so many of us. Just trying to deal with all of this going on with COVID, and how it has affected some personally, in your or maybe in your own health or in your family. So many families affected. So many. It's so important to have control over your emotions. Not to not feel your emotions because stuff happens. Life happens. I get it. It happens to me too. And sometimes I have to check myself. I love God every day, all day. I love myself. And still, things can happen that you have to say, okay, I need to reset. I need to check my love here. And I need to make some choices that's going to work for me that help my health, help my peace be what it ought to be. You just have to do it. You have to learn to do this. I know that there are so many instances where people sick with chronic conditions like fibromyalgia, lupus, and you can name other chronic conditions where maybe, just maybe, it's connected to something that happened to you years ago and you chose to not forgive, not to love because of that thing that happened. And then later in your life, you're finding that you got these conditions in your body. They are connected. They absolutely, when you're trying to get better in your health, it's so important to check yourself. Are there any places where, where you're looking under rocks or whatever? Is there any place where I need to make a choice to forgive? Is there any place where I need to make a choice to love, to choose to love so that I can be disconnected from this thing, that offense, for my health's sake? I know of a lady, I met her when I was doing a workshop, and she said, you were just talking about this right here, choosing to love it because it's connected to your health. She said, I had a chronic condition, a chronic illness, and we were talking about, the other young lady was talking about fibromyalgia, so I'm not sure if that's what she had as well. But she said, I was dealing with a chronic condition. I had it for years. She said, I went to a doctor. No, she didn't go to a doctor. The other lady went to a doctor that told her she needed to forgive. But this lady said, I was just like, think it came to her. And when it's your time for things to be known by you, sometimes it can just drop as a thought that wasn't your thought, that make you think, hmm. She said it just came to her that she had been in a state of not loving her father because he was in jail her whole life, in prison her whole life. She said he was in prison my whole life. She said, and I was so angry with him, that I didn't get to, when other friends and kids at school, their fathers were around, and she said, I didn't. It just came to her that day. She said, man, I was just feeling like I need to stop this and just let it go. I'm just going to choose to just love my father. I'm not in control of what happened. I can't change what happened, but I'm tired of holding on to this. She said, man, I made that choice to do that. She said, look, like day by day, my health got better. She said, I no longer have that condition that I had for years. For years. If you find that you're dealing with something going on in your body, check yourself. It may be that you're holding on. You might know just from listening to me talking, I already know what it is, who it is, and I don't know if I'm ready to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Once and for all, let it go. Don't leave 2020 holding on to whatever that offense is that is connected to your health, connected to your peace. Let it go for your sake, for your health's sake, for your peace of mind's sake, for your peace in your cells' sake. Choose you. Choose to love. Choose to forgive so that you can be disconnected. That's why I love. I love because it's easy, natural, and drug free. And it's connected to my health. And I have the power to do it. It's connected to my peace. The ball is in my court. Just as I'm telling you, the ball is in your court. And if you have a problem with that, you say, I'm listening to you, lady, but it's not, it's easier said than done. I know that too. you know, like I said, I am a vibrant life coach because I'm so, uh, how can I say, I'm just so committed to helping others to have a more vibrant life by doing those things that you can do, like the discussion I had here tonight. And sometimes you need help with that. You need support. If that's you, you say, you know what, I'm listening to you, but that's the hardest thing. I just can't do it. And you may need support and accountability, somebody that's going to hold you to it, help you through it, help you till you get the victory in this thing, because there is victory on the other side of it. There is better health on the other side of it. There is more peace that belongs to you and not in the pocket of your that one or that situation that offended you. Where is your peace? Where is your health? Are you in possession of those nuggets, those coins? Because if one side is affected, the other side is affected as well. Love and forgiveness is connected to your health and peace. I absolutely believe that. That's how I know the power is within each one of us to transform it, to change it. And that's a good thing. That's a beautiful thing because it's easy, natural, and drug free. You can do it. You can do it. And if you need support, you need somebody to help you. You need some more strategies about this thing. Direct message me because I got the strategies. I got solutions and answers and things that can help you get results that's going to help you have better health and better peace. I have that as the vibrant life coach and as the certified lymphology expert. I know that there is health and wholeness for you. There's a way that's already made, and you don't want to spend out another day not walking along that path, your path that maybe you haven't quite uh, found your way to. You can direct message me, right? You can direct message me or put it in the comment. Help, help, and I'll be sure to connect with you from there. Or you can certainly get a free strategy call. Let me put this link in here. Free strategy call, and we can see what is it that I can help you with, so you can get the results you desire. Because being in that state for too long is no good. It's no good for you. You can click on. Let me get this link up. You can click on this link right there, bit.ly / speak with Hillary, and I had to put the capital S and the capital H for my name in order for it to go smoothly. bit.ly speak with Hillary. There are answers, there are solutions by using strategies, tools, and techniques that's going to help you to stress less, that's going to help you to have less anxiety, it's going to help you to deal with inflammation. These things can cause inflammation in your body because you may say, why did she put stress, anxiety, and inflammation? They're connected. When you stay in a state of being stressed for too long, your body goes, it begins to do things that cause inflammation to build up. And you say, man, I can't seem to get a handle on this. Maybe it's connected to what I talked about tonight. So bit.ly / speak with Hillary. And that's how you can connect with me or just direct message me. That will do it as well. and I'll be sure to connect back with you. Um, I also want to say I'm having um, a 5 day bouncing on a mini trampoline is one of the best ways to work the lymphatic system. And if you've been following me for any length of time, you know that. So I want to say also make sure you like, comment, follow me. Also, um, subscribe. Subscribe because this is also on Facebook as well as on YouTube. And I want to thank you to those that are watching it on YouTube, those that are coming in. Otherwise, if you're coming in as a replay viewer, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you. And any comments that you may have, just put it in the comments, even afterwards, and I will get notified and I will get back to you as well. Because this is the end of 2020 we're embarking upon. 2020. And I said, you know what? We did a 5 day bounce challenge in November. This we're doing a 5 day bouncing to 2021 in better health. In 5 days, you'll be amazed what you can find out how your body would respond to activating your lymphatic system. Activating your lymphatic system by bouncing, using that number one way to do it. Some of the people that join in, I'm so sorry about this pixelation, but some people that joined in the last bounce, they didn't even have a trampoline, but they bounced in their chairs. They did the different arm exercises that we were doing, and just otherwise got up and moved their bodies. Movement is key to helping your lymphatic system to do what it's meant to do. And so just come along, have fun. It's going to be December the 27th through December the 31st. Can't see it there, but it's going to be December the 22nd, 7th through December the 31st, the last 5 days. There is a $25 registration fee. This will be across the Zoom platform. And so it's 5 days bouncing to 2021 in better health, December 27th through the 31st. Registration fee $25. And you can go to this link here in order to register. Register today. Don't delay. There is help that is real help for your health and your peace. And that is bit.ly /5 day bounce. bit.ly /5 day bounce, all lowercase. Yeah, so join us, join in the fun as well as the learning, because there'll be some mini sessions teaching just so that you can understand each day a little bit more about your lymphatic system and what it's all about and what you can do to help it aside, by bouncing and other than bouncing. So that'll be discussed right before we do our bouncing, and we bounce on out of each session. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting, and just getting it in our mind that you know what, we don't have to wait for better health. We can start now. We can go into 2021 in better health with some tools, some strategies, some tips that you can take not only listen, not only into 2021, but 2021 and beyond. Not only just for you, but for those you know and love, because you are sure to share what we're going to be talking about in there. So let me see you on the inside. All you have to do is go to bit.ly /5 day bounce to save your spot with your registration fee of $25. I'll be so glad to see you there. And just knowing that you've chosen to do something that's going to help your body, help you have a more vibrant life. That's what easy, natural, and drug free. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and end here. Uh, I'm Hillary Gooden, your vibrant life coach, certified lymphology expert. I empower people, especially busy women leaders, with strategies to reduce stress anxiety, and inflammation, using tools and techniques to activate and maintain a healthy lymphatic system in order to increase energy, clarity of mind, better health, better sleep, and vitality. I believe you absolutely got the power to help your body, help you live a more vibrant life, one bounce at a time. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Yes, yes, and yes. Thank you, Elder Rochelle Palin, for coming in. I appreciate you. Have to get my phone out so I can make sure I can see the comments. Thank you so much. And so I'm gonna, if you're just coming in, catch the replay because I believe there's some good information. Three things, three reasons why I love. And these are three reasons why I think you should love. And just as a recap, let me go over it right quick. Uh, First thing we talked about man. Man is destroyed because he has not learned to do three things. He has to learn to be big enough to love his enemies. He's big enough. He hasn't learned to bless those that curse him. And he hasn't learned to do good to those that hate him. That may sound familiar to some of you, and that's for good reason. Only the adversary, only your enemy would tell you not to do those three things because those three things can help you stay connected so that you can have your health and your peace intact and in your own possession. And then we become the servant of the one we choose. So are you a servant of hate or are you a servant of love? Our emotions, the emotions that's connected with hate will produce the conditions, hmm, produce the conditions that cause loss of energy, also disease and death. Love is a big thing. Forgiveness is a big thing. Please catch the replay if you're just tuning in to the end of this broadcast. Thank you for being here with me. I'll see you again on next week, next Thursday, and just make sure that we're connected. And also, if you need help, if you need support, you need accountability, you need somebody that can help you through maybe with some other strategies, some other tools that you can have in your toolbox when you need it so that you can stay in possession of your health and your peace by doing those things that are easy, natural, and drug free. Helping your body help you so you can live that more vibrant life. Direct message me right where you are. You can direct message me, put in the comment that you want help. Just put help and I'll know what that's all about. And listen, you got the power to help your body help you live a more vibrant life. Thank you and good night. Have a wonderful holiday season. Stay safe. Continue to wear your mask, wash your hands, and be kind to yourself and to others. Choose love.